Dallas Cowboys beat Tom Brady and the Bucs 31-14 to advance to the next round of the playoffs. Quarterback Dak Prescott impressed with a 5-touchdown performance. This is the first road playoff win for Dallas in 30 years. Joining us to break it all down, as he does every week, is CBS News special correspondent James Brown. JB is also the host of the NFL Today on CBS and Inside the NFL, which streams on Paramount+. JB, welcome.
Do you think the audience would love the conversations that we have?
Oh, man, that's Emery always calls it the show within the show.
The show between the show, yeah, the show. It's true. It's
Say
good.
the back to business. Okay,
all right, so let's talk about last night's game and Dak Prescott. Man, and what an impressive performance. 5 TDs.
Yeah.
Does he have, this is the question, does he have what it takes to lead the Cowboys all the way? The answer is probably he does.
Absolutely, he does. Football is not, and as a matter of fact, any sport, it's not a game of perfection, although you aim for it. These are human beings out there. I have big respect for them. And Dak Prescott has shown it time and time again. Last night was marvelous, especially given that he had a rocky start. And I'm thinking, oh boy, is this going to come back to bite him again? But they came through superbly. They are a bona fide squad. It's a matter of just being consistent.
What about Tom Brady? Is this his first playoff loss? I don't know if
I
it
do
is
know
or
that
not.
There was one statistic. It was his first red zone interception
In a playoff which
game.
is
He's
just
never-
remarkable.
Yeah.
And heavens, 35 playoff wins, which is more than most teams
Right.
in the NFL. You know what? That's going to be the operative question throughout the offseason. Is this it? He truly is taking it one week, one season at a time, because there are a couple of teams that are panting for the opportunity to try to bring him there, not the least of whom are the Las Vegas Raiders, where
Really?
his old offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniel, is the head coach. So
Could he go back to New England?
Oh, I don't think that would. I think that ship has sailed for sure.
But he and Bob Kraft are tight, right?
Oh, Bob Kraft said he's in his will. So absolutely.
Oh, wait, what?
No. Bob Kraft told me that when I went to do an interview. He said he's in my will.
Wow.
So that says it all.
Dang.
That's some real love there.
Wow, I didn't realize it was going to impact you guys that way.
Wow, that's incredible.
Hey, he said it. I'm speaking just as he said it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about this weekend's matchup, specifically in the AFC. Bengals-Bills, that's a big matchup, and Jacksonville-KC.
Okay, Bills, Bengals. I'll try to take them two nuggets per team. The Bills obviously riding the crest of a very emotional bit of support nationwide for Damar Hamlin. I think it kind of showed last week because they did not play a particularly good game, but there's so much talent, and Josh Allen is preternatural, if you will. Cincinnati, this is the game that never did get to completion, so some say it never was. Cincinnati, the big question there is to protect that valuable package at quarterback by the name of Joe Burrow. He's getting slammed way too often, and while he's a tough kid, never has thrown his offensive line under the bus. Being hit by those linebackers who are coming full speed to hit you, that's like a pickup truck at about 20 miles per hour running into you. He can only take so many of those hits. But this is a great matchup, probably the second best game of the weekend. Next week.
So they, of course, left me with the NFC question, right?
Because
Giants,
Eagles.
and also Cowboys and the 49ers.
Well, with the Eagles, you probably could tell me the big question is, I just hope that Jalen Hurts is pretty decently strong enough to be able to do it. Look, that shoulder, I still am concerned about that. Football, as I just got finished talking about with Joe Burrow, tough sport. But if he's able to play decently, they would be the slight favorite. He's got, I called him tush hogs last time. He's got two of the biggest lines, offensive and defensive lines, in football. So they will do a great job. The Giants, my gosh, how effusive can you be? Brian Dable has done a remarkable job as a coach there. Mike Kafka, the offensive coordinator, their defense, Wink Martindale, they played superbly. The big question coming into the season was, is Daniel Jones the guy? Can he be the guy going forward? I think he showed what he's capable of doing, and give Brian Dable credit for doing that. Danny was awesome.
So quickly, can we squeeze in the Cowboys and the 49ers?
That's going to be the marquee game. That's the big game. San Francisco is the best team in the NFC. Sorry, Eagles, because they've got the most talent around. Brock Purdy is the story there, Mr. Irrelevant, last player drafted. What he has is poise and maturity beyond his years, undefeated since he's taken over 6-0, I guess it is. They're awesome. That's going to be a great game.
JB, always good to have you here.
Thank you for the advice
Thank
in the,
you.
the advice in the pre-discussion here.